looking good tonight. I wore this shirt just for you tonight. I gotta tell you that. I wore this shirt just for you. You know what it's made out of? Boyfriend material. Does that work? Does that work? No. How about this? You're the perfect combination of like sexy and cute. Anybody ever tell you that? Did that work? No? See, I saw Ryan Gosling use that in a movie, and I figured if it could work for him, it would work for me. We're about the same looks-wise, right? I don't know why that's so funny. No, he's right. I'm from Pittsburgh. Steelers, I guess, right? Yeah, that's great. That's what we're known for, right? Steelers. I'm actually a bigger Pirates fan. Pittsburgh Pirates. It's baseball, if you guys don't follow that sport. And we had a good year last year. It was our first good year in like over 20 seasons. But it was a little bittersweet for me because they did it without my favorite Pirate of all time. And he's not even a former player. He's a former first base coach with the greatest name in sports history. His name, Rusty Kuntz. Look it up. I'm not making this up. Rusty Kuntz. Rusty Kuntz. First base coach for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Also the original title of the Golden Girls. Oh man, you guys are a good crowd, man. You're a good crowd. I like you guys. I know, but it's a little bittersweet. You know, I was in a relationship, you know, and it ended. And you know what it ended? It ended because of a threesome. So everybody, don't have a threesome, guys. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's not always cracked up to be. Right? It was her idea. We had a threesome. It was her idea. She got upset because she said I was paying more attention to him than I was her. I was like, well, of course I was. You see how big his dick was? It was huge. She got really, really pissed. You should see the look on her face when I like started sucking his dick before she did it. It's like halfway through I looked up and she was just standing there. I was like, what are you doing? Either take notes or start licking my asshole, but don't start damn there. Do something! Yeah, we broke up. Whatever, I got laid recently, I don't care. By a girl, I should specify that. By a girl, I mean it was a 75-year-old Asian lady who was 7 trained. And by laid, I mean she just grabbed my junk when the train jerked. Whatever, I let her hold it. I didn't even say anything. That's what it's there for, ladies, right? She held on all the way to Flushing. So then I gave her $80. I didn't know what else to do. It just seemed appropriate. No, but I was living in Pittsburgh. I was living with my parents. So if you didn't think I was a loser before this, you definitely didn't. But I miss living with my parents because my parents are crazy people. Right? They're just insane people, right? Like, they have a great sense of humor, but they're just insane. Growing up with these people was nuts, right? Like, my mom, I watched TV with my parents, right? So we watched like Miley Cyrus perform on TV, right? And my mom's reaction to this was priceless, because she didn't even skip a beat, right? We're just sitting here and she just looks at the TV and she's like, is she rubbing her clit with a foam finger? Good for her. And my dad was like, oh my God, look at the size of that girl's tongue. It's huge! Which is really weird to hear your dad say about like a 20-year-old girl, right? Of course, I shouldn't be surprised. This is the same man who caught me masturbating to a picture of my cousin. And he was like, yeah, don't worry about it. She's adopted. Finish your business. You're good to go. I said, that makes a difference. I watched movies with my parents, right? My mom is one of these people. She thinks that what happens in movies is going to happen to her in real life. So she's afraid to do anything, right? Like, she saw that movie Taken with Liam Neeson. You guys remember this movie? Yeah. She won't go to Paris now because she's afraid she's going to get kidnapped at the airport and sold into an Eastern European sex slave. I was like, I don't really think you have to worry about that, Mom. I don't think you're their demographic. My dad was like, well, what do you mean? And I was like, 60-year-old menopausal women are who these guys are targeting. Usually it's virgins, and we're way past that with my mom. And my dad was like, did you see the size of her tongue? It is huge. I mean, you know, it's my mom's best asset. And she's really good at saving money, too, so that's good. My mom saw The Human Centipede. Germany now because she's afraid she's going to get kidnapped by a mad scientist to be used for like bizarre surgical experiments. I was like, I don't really think we have to worry about that, Mom. Germany doesn't have a history of doing those. Actually, on second thought, you're probably right about that one. You don't want to go to Germany. It's a fucked up place. I've been there. No, but yeah, like growing up with my parents was nuts, man. Like, you know, both of my parents gave me a sex talk when I was growing up. You can see it helped, right, guys? Right? No kids that I know of, but hey, whatever. No, they gave me a sex talk when I was growing up, and it's burned into my memory bank forever, right? Because my dad, it was like in a car when we had a sex talk, and my dad, he just, out of nowhere, right? He just throws me up against the window, and he's like, always wear a condom. Got it? You're a fucking idiot. Always wear a condom. You're not ready to be a father. I'm not ready to be a grandfather. Wrap it up. Got it? I was like, yeah, sorry, Dad. It was like an awkward silence. And he was like, well, you know, if you don't have a condom, just pull out and come on her ass. That's what I do. It's gross. And my mom, she was like, her sex talk was even weirder. I don't know if this was worse. My mom's sex talk, she didn't even say anything. She just came up to me, simulated an orgasm for 30 seconds. And it said, if it doesn't sound like that, you're not doing it right. It's never sounded like that. Ever. Except when I did it with that dude a couple weeks ago in a threesome. That's about the only time it's ever sounded like that. Hey, he was good. He was a gentle lover. What can I say? I bought a porn when I was staying with my parents, right? I thought I could get away with it, right? Like I bought it, right? And my dad comes down and he's like, what's this you bought on my TV? You're buying like adult videos on my TV? And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, I wasn't born yesterday. I know what an adult video is. You're buying porn on my TV. I was like, I didn't buy porn on your TV. He was like, what's this? It's called Shh. I just finger banged my stepdaughter. I was like, that's not a porn, Dad. That's a new documentary about Woody Allen. It's pretty fantastic. All right, guys, my name's Arden. You've been a great